sleep. You know, you're not just in a daydream. So the same principle works when you're in a coma. So some of you might identify with being in a coma of doubt. Jealousy, envy, or just thoughts of your past failure, right? Some of us. But thanks to God for the spiritual crash cart that's here to resuscitate your dream. That's here to bring you back to life. That's here to give you life and give you life more abundantly. I got some church people in here. Now, some of the things that we need to be resuscitated from now, these are some of the things that Nika had to be resuscitated from. Because I'm not going to tell you and teach you anything that I first had not applied for myself. Because I have to know that this works. So I can't just tell you something just because it sounds good, just because it feels good. No, walking through your life is painful. Walking through your circumstances is painful. It is discouraging. It is what it is. Your mama didn't teach you because your mama didn't know. Your auntie didn't teach you because your auntie didn't know. But now that you have come to know, you have to do better. You have to teach others to also do better. And guess what? Well, you can't be afraid to let your scars show. You cannot be afraid, let me say that again, to let your scars show. So putting on all this makeup and all these pretty clothes and all these high heel shoes and all of this other stuff that we go through, but we see you. We see you broken. We see you damaged. Because we can tell by the way you talk. Because hurt people hurt people. So we can tell by the language you speak that you're a hurt individual. But guess what, sister? We're not here to judge you tonight. We're here to help you. We're here to help you to level up. But you first have to admit where you are. If you cannot admit where you are beyond help. You have to first be willing to admit where you are. I was not willing to admit where I was because my mama showed me that you put your clothes on and you go about your business and you handle it. That could not have been the worst advice I've ever received in my life, because what do? We sweep those things under the rug. We act like those things don't happen. And guess what? Don't let us find a boo. Don't let us find a boo. Don't let us be booed up with somebody. Now we done hurt him because we expecting him to do some things that we don't even know that he's supposed to be doing. So we don't even know what to expect from him. And he looking at us like, what's wrong with you? I'm doing what I was taught to do. So you hurt and broken, and he hurt and broken, and then y'all bringing hurt and broken children into the world that's producing generations of more hurt and broken people. Because you got a mask on. Because you don't want nobody to see the real you. You scared to go to Walmart without your lashes on because you know you're going to run into somebody from church. You know you're going to run into somebody from work. You're scared to go in with your brows on because you know somebody going to see what the real you look like. But guess what, baby? We can still see through all of that. Because you walking in your pain. You talking in your pain. You interacting with other people in your pain, and we see it. So it's time to mask off, level up, boss up, come up, show up, give up, rise up. And not only that, but you have to be willing to let some of these people go. You have to be okay with the gift of goodbye. I have learned to be okay with opening up that gift of goodbye. Because that little small gift of goodbye that we still trying to hold on to, there is a big gateway of things that's going to be coming our way. But we can't see the gateway because we looking at the little door right here. We looking at the people that's been with us through our childhood, and we trying to carry them through the door to get to the gateway. But they are door people. You can't expect door people to have gateway mentality. So God is showing you favor and mercy and grace and cutting them out of your life. But you don't even know who you are and the power that you possess to go through the door to enter into the gateway. You mind your... Come on now. You worried about the people people that can't even take you to the next level. They're not even on a level that they can't even support your dream, support your vision. Everything you tell them, they're naysayers and haters. Let me break down what haters is to y'all. A hater is anything or anyone that stands between you and your destiny. Sometimes a lot of us can be self-haters. Some of us can be self-haters. What does that mean, Nika? That means you doubting yourself. That means that you are looking at yourself like, you know what, I don't even deserve this. I'm not worthy of this. Nobody else in my family has ever done this. I won't be the first one. I can't do this. You self-hating. When you stand in a relationship and the season of that relationship has ended, but you still in that relationship because you've drawn a dependency from this relationship, be it a man, female, woman, whatever it is, you develop a dependency for this person. That's self-hate. That's self-abuse. Nobody else has to abuse you because you're already doing it to yourself. So self-abuse is the worst type of abuse. I've heard people say, oh, well, mental abuse is the worst type of abuse. No, baby. Self-abuse is the worst kind of abuse. Self-hate is the worst kind of hate. That's worse than racism to me. Because if you don't know who you are, you can't stand for what you believe. If you don't know who you are, you can't stand for what's right. If you don't know who you are, how can you help me? If you can't help you, you surely cannot help me. Y'all got, that wasn't even in my notes, but that just hit me. That just hit me, so I had to hit y'all with it. So I told y'all that nobody is gonna go with us. So we just have to be okay with just letting that go. Now it's time for us to reimagine something. It's time for us to level up. Y'all say level up. Level up. It's time for a new circle. Reimagine that new circle and be intentional about the people that you allow into this new circle. Because once y'all leave out of here tonight, y'all should not leave the same. You should not leave with the same mindset. You should not leave with the same intentions that you came in with. I hope y'all came expecting some stuff. Did y'all? Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure y'all came expecting some stuff. Mama in the back said yes. She came expecting some stuff. But tonight's theme was reimagine. So I want you to reimagine your life. I want you to reimagine your house. Yeah, the big one that you want. The big one. The big one that you want. I want you to reimagine what that house looks like. I want you to reimagine your bank account with the commas and decimals in different places. I want you to reimagine your bank account with the comma and decimal I just want to see if y'all vote. In a different place. Because I need y'all to see this. Because if you can't see it, you can't obtain it. So you got to be able to see. You got to be able to close your eyes and see that new circle. You got to be able to close your eyes and see that big house. Yeah, you deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it. You're worth it. I need you to close your eyes and be able to see your bank account multiplying. I need you to be able to see it, because if you don't see it, you can't have it. Because whatever you believe, you will receive. And that's something old. We've heard that growing up. But if you cannot believe it, it's old, but it's a simple principle. If you did not see yourself here tonight, you wouldn't have been here. If you didn't see a purpose for you to be here, you wouldn't have been here. And some of you went through hell to get here. Some of you got that money at the last minute to get here. But the fact remains, you're here. The fact remains that you are here. So as long as you are here, you might as well participate in what's going on in the atmosphere and reimagine yourself in a better position today than you were yesterday. I'm not even talking about tomorrow, because tomorrow is the future. I'm talking about right now. You got to be able to see right now, not the future. You got to be able to see today as far as today, not what happened yesterday. So you got to know that in your mind, you know what? It's time for me to level up. The bottom is way too crowded anyway. I'm just saying, because I'm looking forward to seeing y'all at the top. The bottom too crowded. I got asthma. It's hot. Claustrophobia. All of that stuff. So if you want to rise up, you have to first be able to see yourself at the top. And like she quoted my favorite quote, your past does not dictate your destiny. Your past does not dictate your destiny. And this is what I want y'all to understand too. This is really where I want to get to. Y'all make me all excited. I want you ladies to understand that you are more than just a man with a womb. A lot of us don't understand who we really are. I need you to understand who you really are. You are a warrior. You are a savior. You are a force. This is why the enemy tries to deceive you so much. Trying to clothe you with the false identity of the world. Mask off. You were created for this. You were born for this. I like Wonder Woman. But I want to introduce y'all, Kia. Yeah. I want to introduce y'all to, if I put this down, can y'all still hear me?
Yes.
All right, good. I like Wonder Woman, but I want to introduce y'all to another superhero. They ain't yet talked about her. But I want to introduce her to y'all tonight. Y'all are going to be amongst the first to experience her power. Stand up, everybody. Woo! Come on, Nika. Woo! I want you to understand that, yeah, Wonder Woman is good. The story is great. But what I want you to understand, because you need to know who you are. She knows who she is. That's right. Matter of factly, we know who she is. But I need you to know who you are. You are warrior women. Yes. What do warrior women do? Warrior women fight. Yes. It was not by coincidence that God said, I'm going to create a help. Help me is not there. It says a help. What is help? Help is Ezar. That's Hebrew. What does that mean? That is like a military force. You are created to fight. That is what you are created to do. You are not created to fight. You are created to fight. Why do you think I love the symbol of Wonder Woman? I love this symbol of her because this was the most powerful part for me in the movie. I want everybody in the room to do this. If anybody has watched that movie, at this point, something shifted for her. Not only did they begin to know who she really was, she began to know who she really was, and really what her power was, what her potential was, what her purpose was, and what she could do, that she could wreak havoc. I want you to know you are the hell in the high water. You are the warrior. You are the defender. You are the protector. You are the savior. So when the enemy comes to fight you, get in your position, warrior. Get in your position. When those haters come, get in your position. When doubt comes, get in your position. When the money is not enough, get in your position. Know your position. You are warrior woman. Say, I am. Warrior woman.
Warrior woman.
That is who you are.
Yeah.
You did not know who you are. That is who you are. You don't need anybody else to tell you who you are. You are a warrior woman. You are designed for battle. That is why Eve was created. Know your position, Eve. Take your mask off, Eve. How can you fight the enemy? You got a mask on. You can't even see. You don't even know which direction he's coming in because you got a mask on. It's time to mask off. It's time for you to take your position as a warrior. God created, y'all can see it. God created the woman to protect the man. A lot of us are waiting and saying, oh, I need a husband to cover me. That's not why you were designed, woman. Come on, girl. You were designed to cover him. You were designed to protect him. You were designed as a savior for him. So if you don't know your position, if you don't know why you were designed, woman, why do you think the serpent could deceive Eve? Because he knew who she was. He knew that if I could attack the military force, if I could take the military force down, guess what happens after that? The man follows. Know your position, warrior woman. You are warrior women. You are designed to fight. You are the hell and the high water. That is you. Know your position.